Hey guys, welcome back to another video on the Inside Spurs channel. Happy Tuesday sunny afternoon, depending where you are. It's lovely outside. I've just come in from the gym, hence the gym fit. So again, stop crucifying me for that. Got some interesting updates around the Ivan Perisic situation. Obviously, you know, the injury and what have you, but we've got an update about him leaving. Do have an update around a general feeling towards the Maddison and Brennan Johnson injury situations, and hopefully a little bit of good news on that as well. Let's jump in with Ivan Perisic. So if you aren't aware, Perisic, what was it, last week, the week before, he basically had done quite a large injury towards his anterior cruciate ligament in his knee. And we know with the I know from first-hand experience, but you would know as an ACL injury, if you do something of decent damage towards it, you're looking at months of rehabilitation, right? So I kind of assumed that you've got the Euros coming up in the summer. He's going to want to get fit for Croatia because it potentially could be his last competition, like major competition for Croatia. He's obviously going to want to play in it, right? He's also a very key player to it. And I kind of thought that he'd rehab this year. You know, he might get back towards the end of the football season, get a few games under his belt, go into the competition with as much match fitness as you could probably get. So this came from Sportskida, who put out that Tottenham have, quote, everything agreed for Ivan Perisic to still join Hajduk Split on a free transfer in January despite his anterior cruciate ligament injury. Hajduk believe Perisic can return to full fitness within 6 months. I think 6 months is definitely a optimistic view on an injury like that. Those sort of injuries, depending on how much severity of damage they've done, is normally around about 9 months or so. You know, we're looking at Rodrigo Bentancur, who did it at the end of February. We're looking now out on the 26th of September. We're talking, in theory, 7 months since he's done the injury. He's probably going to need at least another month to 6 weeks to get full rehab on it. So we're looking, to be honest, 8, 9, nearly 10 months. So definitely, I mean, look, I think of all people that probably could come back from it that quickly, Ivan Perisic just gives you that vibe. But he's definitely, it's something that I think Spurs are probably looking to kind of, not in a bad way, move off him, but just move off him because of the injury, because he's not going to be playing, because he's going again in the summer for free. And it's kind of a shame because I think Ivan would have been a really key part of this team this season. You know, having that versatility, playing both wings, probably playing centre mid if you really need him to, playing fullback if we were truly desperate, gives you opportunity to change up formation if we ever truly want to do that as well. And you saw in the Sheffield United game, he was key for obviously the corner to lead to Richarlison's goal. So it's a shame, but again, he's coming towards the end of his career. It's a good move for him to go back home. Hajduk would probably, I've had people comment on my video saying he'd be treated as a god. And you know what? He deserves it. He's had an amazing career, Ivan Perisic. And if this prolongs his career another year or two by going to, not a top 5 league, but, a league where the intensity isn't as high, then do you know what? Maybe he plays one more tournament for Croatia. And to be honest, that might be worth more than playing in the Premier League for an extra season, So that's on Ivan Perisic. Let's talk around the injuries that we suffered through the North London derby on Sunday for Maddison and Johnson. Basically with Maddison, you saw that he went to tackle, it was a Zinchenko at Erdegaard, and he kind of hyperextended his knee. That can obviously be a ligament injury, and that also can be just a jarring of the knee. Both I saw, and you saw him, he definitely was in pain from it, but he was also moving around. And I'll let you know, when I did my ACL, I wasn't walking on it. I could put no pressure on that knee. It was gone. There was no opportunity for me to run around on it, that was for sure. He played on actually for a few more minutes and actually got involved as well. It wasn't like he was a passenger of the game. And he walked out of that stadium without any crutches, any boot on his ankles or in braces or anything like that. You know what I mean? There was no help to get him to walk. And Paul O'Keefe said that James Maddison is confident of being able to play against Liverpool, which, look, if you've done a decent injury to yourself, be it an elbow, a shoulder, a knee, an ankle, a hip, whatever it is, you've done some decent damage. It's not something that comes and surprises you, or you kind of go, no, I've hurt myself, and you go, it's just a bruised elbow. You know when you've done some real damage. And if he's kind of getting the gist of, actually, I don't think I'm as injured as I think I am, or that people think I am at least, then that's massive. It's like playing Monopoly and getting a get out of jail free card. He's that crucial to that midfield. And against Liverpool, we're going to need him to be that kind of crucial player, the link between that midfield, defence and attack. He's pivotal. I can't even do the word. He's so crucial for the midfield, basically, right? So that's a little bit of good news on James Maddison. And Gary Neville did put it properly. He said that's either a ligament damage or he's probably just jarred his knee. And once you saw him play on, he was running around. He wasn't running freely, but he was running. He could put a shift in. He could sprint around. You kind of looked at it and went, I think that could be a jarring of the knee. Because, again, your knee shouldn't hyperextend. That's not a normal thing, right? So that's on Matters. On Brennan Johnson, again from Paul O'Keefe, he said that initial checks on Tottenham Hotspur summer signing Brennan Johnson have suggested his issue is more of a muscle fatigue / tightness problem. The club will continue to monitor how he responds to treatment. I think I mentioned in a comment yesterday that, when you do have that sort of tightness and you do have that early on feeling that actually, hang on, this doesn't feel right, it's something that's so crucial that if you can get subbed off before doing any further damage, it can make the world of difference. Now, we'll wait for both the scans on both these players, but if I had to pick one that's going to be more likely to play at the weekend, it will be Maddison. I just think with a hamstring injury, there's just no point risking him playing if it's not 100%. On a hamstring, it can go. Sometimes it doesn't go at all, and sometimes it can go after a 30-yard jog. They are so flimsy, hamstrings. They're so easy to pull. Done it quite a few times playing football myself. It's just not worth that risk. And, we've still got Solomon. You've still got Richarlison that you can, bring into the team. You've still got Sonny, still got Kulusevski. And we do actually have Bryan Hill back in training. He's recovered from his injury that he sustained in the summer. And actually, I think that could be a really interesting addition into that team. Not only is he left footer, but you could see when he was playing for Sevilla, left footer on that left-hand side, he was pretty good, I can't lie. So actually, I'm really excited to see now where we've got months leading into the January transfer window where we kind of see Bryan play some decent football in an attacking team, which we've seen him play for international duty. We've seen him play for teams in Spain where he does do very well. I'd be interested to see how he plays in Angeball. And again, it's another player you can add into the attacking talent we have. And also, you can look at it and kind of go, he's not the same as our usual attacking talent. So he's a different dimension, which I think is exciting. And you never know, if it turns out that Bryan Hill's actually pretty decent and you want to keep him, then all you do is you look at the striker position and kind of go, we could probably do with something there. And there you go, there's your attacking situation sorted. You never know. But anyway, guys, that's the end of the video. I hope you did enjoy it. Drop a like on the video if you did. In the comment section below around the Perisic situation, he might be fit enough to come back and play this season. Would you be happy for him to go? Would you want him to stick around for the later part of the season? Let me know about the situation with Maddison and Johnson in your eyes, as well as the Bryan Hill situation. You happy Bryan's back? I am. I hope you are as well. Subscribe to the channel if you are new and hit the bell notification for more, because I will have another video out later around a new striker option that we're interested in. Obviously, we've had yesterday of Ollie Watkins. This is a new one. Anyway, guys, that's the end of the video, and I'll see you all very, very soon. Take care, guys.